Hey buddy, it's Invicta. It's time for the final day here of all alt path and all pills taken week. Man, what a fun week it's been. I gotta say, we discovered a lot of fun things and had a lot of scary moments as well. Well, maybe not a lot of them, but a couple of dicey moments. But for all intents and purposes, the all path week has been a very big success. I'm glad that people have been enjoying themselves and seeing this theme week. Again, we don't do these very often, but for Like Street Goal, I think this one's been very successful, as the last one was as well. So thank you very much for all the support. Hope you're having a great start to your weekend. Here's your picture of the day submitted here by Rigid Steel on this Invicta subreddit. Title of the thread was, it's actually like super blown up right now. Hang on one second. Nope, I'm doing this live. Hit the screen. Hit the screen. There we go. Title of the thread was Sinvicta Care Package, and in the thread, Rigid Steel said, Sinvicta Care Package, unboxing days are the best days. Much love from Australia. And yes, indeed, you can see Rigid Steel got a whole smorgasbord of Sinvicta loot there, including a one-of-one sketch that I did myself live on stream over on twitch.tv/Sinvicta. And some Pokemon packs, so I do love the setup as well. Thank you very much. Again, one final time, Rigid Steel. Well, not the final time, but thank you once again for all the support that you showed on Twitch, as well as the post on the Sinvicta subreddit. CJ is going to be Victor Juliet 1 Zulu 3 Yankee Quebec 9. Ooh, boy. We got Mega. Oh, wow. We got Mega, we got Bird's Eye, and we also have Play-Doh Cookie. Now, Play-Doh Cookie is something that's a little bit dangerous, but I'm willing to put up with it because we've got Mega. And, yeah, I mean, it's been quite the week. I think that in terms of overall popularity, I think that this theme week, compared to the last time that we did all Alt Path week, I think this one was a little bit more popular just because of the fact that there was so many more people watching this time around. And on top of that, this one was a pretty lengthy campaign to get this activated. And a lot of people, of course, being more familiar with the channel now, seeing that I don't take pills, seeing that I don't have, maybe I don't have the coolest of takes in some people's minds of the Isaac variety. Seeing me kind of step out of my comfort zone, I think that a lot of people just enjoy that. And, I enjoyed it as well. I enjoy kind of testing myself every now and then. And this has definitely been a test, to say the least. Get 2 pills here. And what is this? We get a health up. Nice. And a luck up. Okay. Okay, we'll take that. Better than a... Oh, wow. Okay, so this is going to give us 2 soul hearts here. Obviously, I'm not going to take... Pandora's Box over Mega. We basically gained nothing out of that after stepping into the... Or I say stepping, but after being bounced into the spikes. We also have our keys, so that's good. We can get down to Alt Path. We got 1 Bomba. And maybe get the secret room here. Maybe... No. I think if I had placed the bomb a little bit further away from the wall, it would have happened. Oh, Book of Secrets, too. Ooh, you know what? I'm kind of tempted. I'm kind of tempted to go with Book of Secrets just so we have mapping. I'm not going to lie. Mapping in Alt Path is extremely useful. But it's not as useful as just simply blasting everything down. I will take Mega Blast here, but just know that you gave me great pause, Book of Secrets, because as much as I love a good offense, I love me some good mapping as well. What a shot. We go once again to last week's question of the episode. This one coming in from... Excuse me a moment. These things will bounce all around if you're not careful. Coming in from Sean the Brainless. Title of the question was, if there was an item that guaranteed that you would get a curse every floor after picking it up, but also gave a stacking 10% all stats up every new floor, would it be on your ban list for automatic pickup? No, I would not take that at all. 10% all stats up, it sounds good when you hear about it at first, but you would have to be able to guarantee that it would be more of a magnitude than that. To suffer all curses. Now, obviously, if you had something like Curse of Lost or Curse of the Unknown, maybe, then it potentially could be okay, I suppose. But yeah, I would not give up just for a measly 10% stat ups. To me, that's not worth it. Yes, you would kind of have a little bit of scaling there because obviously you're taking 10% of your current amount of stats. But it's, in my opinion, it is not worth. It's not worth the hassle of having to deal with curses every single floor. I'd rather take my chances and not have a curseless floor. Although, to be fair, you know, that's one of those. That's one of the type of items that the rich get richer, right? You've got a good amount of stats already. 10% is always going to be paying out and giving you a very good amount of benefit. But if you don't have a lot of good stats to take 10% of in the first place, then it's just not going to really matter all that much. And for the added danger of having Curse the Unknown, Curse the Blind, Curse the XL is just, in my opinion, not worth it. Sanguine Bond and Money Equals Power. It's pretty ballsy to take Sanguine Bond. I will say, to take Sanguine Bond on an all alt path run would be insanely bold. We're gonna do it. We do get a damage upgrade, which is nice. We got the Leviathan transformation. Let's go, baby! 2%. Okay. Now we're cooking. Get 2 soul hearts as well. Sanguine Bond, never mind. You know what? We'll take Money Equals Power. We get another damage upgrade too. Wow. I'm willing to go one more. Okay, that's it. Holy moly, dude. A 2% Leviathan transformation. Wow. That is incredible. You know what? I will take Voodoo Head. Why not, you know? Why not? We had a great payout there. We're way ahead of the curve. And with flying, we're going to be able to... We're only going to be charged 1 soul heart every time we go out of a curse room, essentially per floor, with the 2 curse rooms being there. 1/2 soul heart each is what I mean. So, well, you know, it's just it's a celebration. The end of Alt Path Week. Why not? You know. Now, people were giving me their very impassioned opinions on my pastrami, my new pastrami sandwich discovery. That I do actually enjoy pastrami sandwiches, and since that episode was recorded, I have had quite a few. None of them I got. I have not done anything different with my pastrami sandwiches yet. I've still been just getting the Swiss cheese and mustard, and brother, let me tell you something. That is a magical combination. The cheesier, the better, is how I look at it. See if we can destroy this. Even though we've already beaten the boss. There we go. I was just trying to get a bird's eye. Yes, we absolutely need some movement speed here. Man, what a run so far. I have had a couple of pastrami sandwiches since that episode was recorded, and it's good. I will say that depending on where you get it from, which I've been mainly getting it from Jason's Deli, but depending on how much mustard they put on, it could kind of complicate things a little bit. I tend to find that the more mustard, the least that I like it. Even though I'm a mustard guy, like I do like me some mustard. It gets a little overwhelming after a while. Another thing that I'm not a huge fan of, and this is just a minor thing, but like it's a texture thing for me when it comes to pastrami. I really dislike if it gets like too gristly, you know, like if it's too I don't know how else to describe it other than gristly. You know, it's a very fatty cut, which is fine. I like fatty beef, but what I don't like is when there's just like a toughness to it. You know, again, I'm doing a poor job of articulating the description of it. You bite into it, and then there's like little inedible parts. Gristle is what I've always called it anyway. I don't know what the correct term is for it. Guppy's head here from Voodoo Head, and we get our first pills in a while. We get another health up, and bombs are key. Wow, dude. We needed keys too, so man, oh man, game is celebrating or something. Either that or it's setting us up for some massive failure. Haven't decided yet. I'm gonna end up hitting one of these Eternal Flies. I know it. I mean, hey, Ghost Pepper on the blind item. We'll take that. Yeah, we can risk it. I don't feel like coming back up here. We do need to be extremely cautious, though, with us being as the Lost. Got to lock in for a moment here because I can't use... I mean, I can use Mega, but I have no idea where that shot came from, dude. That thing wasn't even moving and it shot us. It's tempting for me to go fight Turtlet with Mega. The thing that I worry about, though, with Mega is the lack of control as the Lost. The golden poop here, though. Remember, all the money that we get is going to increase the amount of damage that we do. It's not worth it. We're way ahead of the curve right now. We don't need to push it. I do want to go into the shop though, because this, even though this will lower our damage by a little bit, it's worth it for us to go check out. And we've already bombed our way in there, so it's no big deal. Buy the soul heart. What are you? Moon card. Okay, we'll take it. Maybe we'll get a little bit of extra money here. I know the super secret room is to the left of this room that we're about to go in right now. And we get pills. Bombs are key. We don't really need the bombs yet. Addicted. Totally expecting to see some negatives. Yep. Here's up, man. Okay, well. We got it back at least, so that's good. Oh, actually, we do need the bombs. We need the bombs are key. So let's go ahead and swap those. There we go. But yeah, I think that I may need to change the bread too a little bit. I do like the marbled rye. But I'm willing to explore other options. And curse the XL. Have no more keys. I'm willing to explore other options when it comes to the bread itself. BFF Dry Baby is actually not bad at all. Because, like, Jason's Deli, they have this, they what they called marbled rye. And those of you who've had this back me up on this. It doesn't react like the traditional rye bread, in my mind. Like, traditional rye bread is very tough. It's thick. It's, like, kind of seedy. And just difficult to chew sometimes. Like an old-timey rye bread. You know, that's what I have envisioned when it comes to my rye bread for a sandwich. And what Jason's Deli has, they have like, I mean, I'm not going to throw accusations around, but it's kind of like, just kind of like white bread that was like dyed. Like to have like the marbling color and everything. Oh wow, it's Clutch. We haven't fought Clutch proper in a long time. Maybe Singe. I don't feel like fighting Singe either, so I'm totally fine with this. And we don't get a double deal for our Curse the XL, so pretty stoked about that. But I mean, it's just weird because it has the consistency of white bread, but it's just dyed. It's colored like marbled rye. I don't know. Maybe that is marbled rye, and I just don't know my breads. I'm kind of just now getting into the bread game. With me making my first ever banana bread, so I'm gonna go ahead and just open the door now, even though we're nowhere near done with this floor yet. Obviously, I'm just getting the health cost out of the way, so I have a better understanding of where we stand with our HP. A no double deal on Ash Pit, thanks to the Curse the XL, is pretty bad. Okay, let's stop with this moves here. We have no key. We have one key. And I will take the Parasite. Parasite plus Play-Doh Cookie is not necessarily a good thing. But that's only if it ends up proccing Firemind. Okay, so let's get the Mother Run out of the way real fast. The next step in my bread exploration arc is going to be making my own bread. I know that I've said that a couple months ago, but like I really, now that I know how to use my stand mixer, I'm gung-ho into making like baked stuff. The banana bread was just the tip of the iceberg. I have heard that there really is nothing like tasting bread fresh out of the oven if it's done right. Now, I'm not going to say I'm going to be able to do it right, but I will say that I did nail banana bread on my first ever try, which I'm pretty proud of because it was a pretty easy recipe at the end of the day. But where are we going here? What are we doing? What are we doing? I'm just going to take this one and throw it down there. Okay, and I absolutely hate this room because you have to go back and forth like this. Okay, we got lucky there. The world's most needless lock to the left-hand side, right here. Not sure what that lock is supposed to be there for, but LV. Oh, by the way, those of you who don't follow Ed on social media, you should. And if you don't, definitely at least go check out his newest post. His newest post on his Twitter. Well, at least it was new at the time of this recording. Where he posted a boss fight preview of one of the upcoming bosses from Eugenics, and in that video, you can hear the new song that Matthias and Planet Ridiculon did. It is a banger. It is an absolute banger. I had to text Matthias and tell him just how much I love that track. It's so good. I'll take the Ankh here. I mean, we got plenty of time for boss rush. We also have, we could even make a 20-minute boss rush, which is insane because it's 25 minutes for Alt Path. But definitely go check that out, and shout out to Matthias and John for making just an incredible, incredible track. Hermit card, meh. Nothing's going to top the Emperor card here. All right, Voodoo Head. Wow. All right, Voodoo Head. It's time for you to start paying up here. We took you out of pure jubilation and glee. Nah. If we can start getting back some of our HP, then, you know, we'll talk. Look down. At least you don't have to worry about, at least you don't have to worry about paying 2 keys to get these 2 keys. Secret might be here. Magician card, meh. Because there's a credit card in that room. Oh, we got some good clearing there. Really, really good clearing. Silver dollar is actually pretty good here for corpse. 3 soul hearts, definitely needed that. Nose Goblin, I like Nose Goblin. I think everyone knows I like Nose Goblin. It's just not the time here, in my opinion. We get flat file too. Oh, with Voodoo Head. Here's up. Here's up. Addicted. Health up. XC forever. Wow. Man, that is so tempting. So tempting. Is there... No, we've already been... There wasn't the smelter in there. There's a coupon. And if we could get a... If we could get a gulp pill... Lucky penny. We're still somehow maintaining a positive luck ratio here, despite having all the luck downs that we've gotten. Has been a pretty fortunate run, I gotta say. I mean, the upside is there for us to hold on to the silver dollar. What was I doing? Oh, yeah, I was going to get the credit card. Let me drop this here. The flat file guarantees that we save HP from going in and out of curse rooms, which we already have flying, so it's only going to save us at most, what? That would be 4 more soul hearts. Versus the possibility of us gaining 4 soul hearts and a whole myriad of other things that we could in a late game shop with the amount of money that we've got, even though that does sacrifice a little bit of our damage because we're spending money, but money equals power. What's going on here? It's been a while since I've seen that attack. Oh yeah. Well, I mean, I guess we could just take it now and get the soul heart. We get Bookworm. I'm feeling spendy here. We get another damage up. Sanguine Bond has been proving to be extremely useful in this run. It kind of bummed me out a little bit there. We only got 6 cents for that. Let's go back and get our Emperor card. Yeah, I think silver dollar is just going to have to be it. I don't even know where I'm going in here, man. Kind of difficult to see with all the colors happening. That was something. Now with us having Mega, this is also opens the possibility of us actually doing boss rush. Oh wow, a double haunted chest, really, game? You sure you couldn't be a third one? Health down and luck down, and we get an eternal heart. We can actually bomb our way into the. Okay, never mind. Huge DPS gains there with the dime and the nickel. It's pretty insane how instrumental having flying is and how trivial it makes alt path become. If you're lucky enough to get early flying. Oh no. Well. That was bound to be a thing at some point. So, Play-Doh cookie, almond milk. Ugh. Not gonna be a fun mother fight, that's for sure. And the crappy thing about this is that now this drops the damage of Mega by a whole lot. So yeah, those blind items, they're something, aren't they? Gonna take the Polaroid or the negative again, just for more damage here. But again, with us having Mega, I'm more inclined to actually do boss rush if it's worth it. And spoiler alert, it's not, because it's Little Gertie and Dad's Key. I think I'll go ahead and pass on that. One laser just murked the other laser. Great shot removal here by Ghost Pepper. Look at that, we even complete our Eternal Heart. What a fantastic run. Definitely the acquisition of Sanguine Bond was the biggest of this entire run. Now remember, we have a shop, so we don't want to go too ham here. And there went my Emperor card. All right, I think that we've got to put a moratorium on blank runes at this point, because they seem to always be a blank card, or a black rune when I least want them. Love and Coal would have been amazing. Down, addicted, and full health. And the full health is going to be, where'd it go? Well, is at least going to be nice for this. I mean, yeah, we could take the 40 out energy pill, but probably not going to have enough of a charge for Mega anyway on Mother. Especially when we get rooms like this, where it's just completely wasted. Yep. Oh, another one for me game? Thanks. Appreciate it. And really showing you the sort of the weakness that is the bane of all Mega's existence, is just those hosts and wasting your time. Man, look at all the proc rates coming in. Dude, come on with these hosts. Look at all the procs that we're getting from all the fires thanks to almond milk. Hey, I gave Voodoo Head a fair shot this time around. And I don't know if it did well or not. It seemed like we finished about break even when it came to the amount of HP that we ended up profiting off of that. I think we're just about even. Another tiers upgrade here, so we are absolutely capped now. We're just looking for our shop here, game. Sure, the bit rate looks lovely. There we go. Like Mundle, I will actually take Blanket. That's gonna be huge for us. Priestess doesn't really matter. I'm gonna hold on to the full health pill as well, and I'm not gonna put in any. I'm not going to donate anything here because I do want the damage. We're just sitting just over 3 damage for almond milk. That's actually pretty good. But hopefully you all enjoyed Alt Path Week. I know that a lot of people like seeing me kind of get out of the comfort zone, get out of our usual rigmarole of runs here for Eden and everything. And you know, I think that a lot of people enjoy seeing the sort of challenges and mixing it up that these theme weeks provide. And that's what the next theme week's going to be as well, with Hush and Delirium. You know, forcing us to actually do Hush every single run and Delirium that's going to be something. And remember, it doesn't happen without you clicking the like button, getting these videos over 3,000 likes or more. Remember, there's the double like streak goal. We haven't had one of those in a couple months now. And beyond. These freaking hosts, man. The flying hosts. It's like giving spiders the ability to fly. And before the biology nerds, technically the Brazilian flying spider does technically fly. Yes, I know. I know. There are spiderlings that can weave kites with their webs and fly. What would be the worst bug to give the ability to fly to? A non-flying bug that has the ability to fly all of a sudden. I feel like most bugs do fly. Not all of them, obviously, but... Man, I don't know. Immediately, I want to say, like, hornets or something, but it's like, yeah, they already fly. The absolute worst bug to give the ability to fly to. I don't know, man. Yeah, we don't really need any of these. Nun's Habit could be okay. Battery pack doesn't matter. I mean, Nun's Habit would only serve as if we take an absolute metric, you know what, ton of damage against Mother. We're nuking our damage a little bit here. There we go. There we go. We got some of it back, but we're about to lose it again because of the little spiders. All right. I'm happy with a full health pill. This should be enough for us to body mom here. I say my favorite American Pie parody spinoff, the Body Mom. We can eke out just a little bit more damage here. All right, so it's going to be interesting to see how well Mega Almond Milk holds up against Mother here. Dry Baby. How's Dry Baby and Purgatory? Dry Baby. Yeah, as you can see, we're not doing any damage to Mother. We do more damage with our Tears procs with Ghost Pepper and Bird's Eye than we do with anything else. Hi, baby. Yeah, the fire's killing most of the Tears there. We can sit here and just squab. Yeah, that's just going to do it. Wow. What a run. What a fantastic run it was to end Alt Path and All Pills Taken week. Thank you all very much for getting us here and completing the like streak goal. Man, that was a fun theme week. And, you know, I don't know if we learned anything about Alt Path. I don't know if we've learned that it is better to go Alt Path. I think that we've seen quite the opposite, honestly. On the first lap anyway, unless you're going for unlocks or anything. But what I will say is that we had a couple of very big surprises coming out of this past theme week. So post your favorite moments from this theme week down below in the comments. Remember, all your comments, all the likes, the shares, all that kind of good stuff, all go towards supporting my channel. It's the best, easy way to do it, and it's also totally free. And thank you all very much for those of you who do. And as always, I'll see you all next time. Until then, so long, everybody. Thanks for watching this video. Like thanks to patrons of mine like Mr. Lathan, C-Top18, and Bradley Schoenhide. If you'd like to have your name read at the end of an Isaac episode, check out my Patreon campaign, which you can find at patreon.com/Invicta.